All right, here we go. Sorry about the late getting in here. First down and 10 for the Bengals after they convert. They're going to get first down and 10 from the 40. Let's see what it is. From the 43-yard line. Joe Burrow under center. Going to be a handoff. Chase Brown's going to try the middle and gets maybe a yard. That's it. Oh, a second. There we go. That's better. All right. Second down and 9. Obviously showing Zach Gore. His defense has been up and down. There are certain parts of it that obviously Luke and I both talk about. Their pass rush has not been good, but their defense can be bend, don't break. Joe Burrow throws in the middle and a little bit too high for I think that's 81. Unfortunately, it's going to be third down and 9. Humphrey with the coverage there. Um, I really do like the Baltimore Ravens uniforms. I haven't said that yet, but like the new unis with the helmet, I really like those. Um, and great job of our Humphrey there on Jermaine Burton, Alabama versus Alabama. Obviously, way different times, but third down 9, 12:58 remaining in the first quarter. From the 44, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with looks like a tight end to his right. Drops back a pass, and he's going to scramble, step into the pocket, and he's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Jamar Chase up to the 30, down to the 30. First down 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. 12:37 left to go in the first quarter. Looks like they're using number 87 to kind of help block. Well, he kind of just jetted out, but with Mabadike against Amiris Mims, that's a terrible matchup for them, so I can understand that. But Jamar Chase gets down to the 30-yard line. So first down, 10 for 30. I formation. Joe Burrow under center. Going to be a handoff off to the left side for Chase Brown, who is going to be almost wrapped up. Sidesteps a man. It's only going to get about a yard and a half. So it's probably second down 8. Second down 8. Joe Burrow in a shotgun with Chase Brown to his right. Going to be a handoff Chase Brown up the middle. Going to get up to about the 25-yard line. 25, 24, depends on where they spot him. So it'll be third down at about 4. Going quickly on this one. All right, so third down 5. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Chase Brown to his right. Taking some time. Going to be a pass and play here. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. And he's got time, throws, and it's going to be caught. And that's going to be up to the 80. Up to the 5-yard line by 80. How do you say his name? Yoshivas. That's right. So first and goal at the 5-yard line. Let's see here. From the top. Yeah. No one picks him up, unfortunately. They're in a zone there. So on that third and 4, great job by Yoshivas getting right in the zone. First and goal from the 5. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Going to send Gesicki in motion over to the left. Drops back to pass. Throws to Gesicki, who's only going to get about 3 yards there. Make it second and goal from the 2. I can actually bring the camera down a little bit. There we go. Don't throw the challenge flag now. Don't throw the challenge about like it being complete. Okay, well, All right, so through the challenge flag as if it's not complete. I okay. Let's see here. Duh. Move. I don't know. I think that's still a catch. Like it moves, but then like he has control of it with his right hand. And like I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't throw a challenge flag there because it's still early in the game. If you lose a challenge, you kind of screw yourself over. All right, well, let's go on a commercial break, guys, and they review it. Like I said, I still think that once the ball moves, he still regains possession with his right hand, and it had to be indisputable evidence. I don't think there is. Mm. I do like the fact of like what the Bengals have done so far. They've chewed up the clock. It's past 5 minutes on this drive, so they're not giving Lamar that much time because I think that Lamar is going to do the same exact thing, especially with Derrick Henry running. So definitely interesting to see. I am really excited for the Sunday game. They're showing it right now. Uh, Obviously, I'm gonna be streaming that game. I'm not be streaming any other Sunday games, just that one, and then I'll be doing the Monday night game, of course. That's what I thought. Like it just stands like it's not gonna be confirmed, but like it's not enough to really change. That's what I'm saying. Like he's down, so I don't understand why they threw the flag. But oh well. Second and goal from the two. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back to pass. And is getting a little bit of pressure from the right throws, and it's going to be unfortunately incomplete. A little bit too high for Chase for Jamar Chase there. Third and goal from the two. 9:40 left to go in the first quarter. Marlon Humphrey's getting a lot of targets right now. All right, third and goal from the two. Joe Burrows in a shotgun formation with from Chase Brown to his left. Goodness gracious. And there is way too many Ravens, so they had to call a timeout. Like literally, there was like there had to be like 13. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you already okay, so they lost timeout because of the challenge, and they had to call another timeout because they had too many people on the field. Like they had like 13 on the field. It was kind of ridiculous. Like Joe Burrow was like counting them all up to see like how many people were blitzing. All right, third and goal. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back a pass and has to run out to his right. He's getting pursued. Throws it basically away. So it's me fourth and goal from the two. I'm if I'm Cincy, do I go for it? Yeah, it looks like they're going for field goal. No, 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 they're going for it. Okay, good, good. The fact that they haven't run it once is kind of surprising. All right, Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation. Got Chase Brown's to his left. Actually, going to motion him out. Draws back a pass. Has got time. Starting to run out of time. Starting to scramble. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. And it's going to be incomplete, but there is a flag. It's going to be a holding in the end zone on Brad Stevens. So it's going to be a first down for the Bengals. Brad Stevens gets thrown for the flag on Jamar Chase. A little bit of a bailout. Yep. Let's see here. He's working. He's working. Oh, absolutely. He hooks him. Yeah. No, it's pretty clear. All right, so first and goal from the and goal line situation. Actually, going to hand the ball off, and Chase Brown basically walks in the end zone. That's what I'm saying. Like all you had to do was just run the ball from the two, but you didn't do it a single time, which makes no sense. So Chase Brown walks in the end zone, touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, I gotta get my energy up a little bit. I'm kind of down. 6-0, 9:23 remaining in the first quarter. Extra point on for Evan McPherson. I have McPherson on to kick this ball away. Not ball away. Kick the extra point. Goodness gracious. Kick is up and kick is good, so it's gonna be 7-0. Gonna go to commercial break. Obviously, good drive by the Bengals. I'm still, I already said it before, but I'm still surprised. Like you got three times on the 2 yard line, you don't run it once. I mean, you ended up getting bailed out by the holding call there, which, like I said, was a holding call. But that's one of the things that both Luke and I have said too is that like Zach Taylor's play calling has been an issue for a while, and something that a lot of Bengals fans also agree with. I, Sometimes it seems like he's overthinking it. Like I know, like Chase Brown, really good running back. Got him in the fourth round last year, I believe. I think it was the fourth round. I liked him coming out. Um, and now like you yes you have Cody Ford basically playing your left tackle right now. You're down a couple of tackles, so you have to be very cautious with your play calling. But you should be able to get 2 yards. That's why I say like well, I don't understand why they didn't run the ball at least once. And then when you did, when it was a what a flag, so it was on the 1 yard line, you ran the ball and it was pretty dominant. It, it's just a problem that I had with Zach Taylor. Like I said, do I think that he's on the hot seat? Kinda, because he has been for the last couple of years. As far as like with a lot of Bengals fans, um, as far as like some Bengals fans think that he's kind of like wasting the talent. It would be hard pressed for him to get fired. Like the Bengals would have to absolutely collapse for him to get fired, just based on like the kind of owner that Brown is. I mean, he had Marvin Lewis for what was it, 18 years? Yes, because Zach Taylor was there for the first year before Joe Burrow got there. So for 18 years, from basically 2000 to then, and he didn't win a single playoff game. So I would doubt very seriously that he would fire Zach Taylor if they continue to still be a good team. All right. Evan McPherson on to put this ball away. Gets it off cleanly. Well, not gets off cleanly, goodness. Hits all the way in the middle of the end zone, so it'll be first down 10 from the 30-yard line for the Ravens. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry's first time being on the field. All right, first down 10 from the 39-23 remaining in the first quarter. Lamar in a shotgun with Derrick Henry to his right. Sends baseman in motion, drops back to pass. Has got time, throws, and it's going to be deep shot to Bateman. That's unfortunately incomplete. Taylor Britt with the coverage almost got a pick there, but tipped it up in the air, and Bateman could not come down with it. So great shot, but unfortunately does fall incomplete. All right, second down 10, 9-17 the first. Lamar in the shotgun. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, who's going to try the right side, get up to about the 35 before he falls down to the 36. So it'll be third down and 4 for the Ravens from the 36-yard line. Right now it's 9:03 remaining in the first quarter. Derrick Henry comes off the field. I think Justice Hill's going to come back on. All right, Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Justice Hill 2 is right. Lamar drops back pass. Actually, going to be handoff to Justice Hill. He's going to try the left side, and that should be a face mask. I'm surprised it didn't get called, though. B.J. Hill with the tackle. So, unfortunately, on 3rd and 4, they decide to run it with Hill. Um, Odd decision there. Okay, he didn't actually. Okay, he just touched the face mask. He didn't actually, you know, tug on the face mask. Okay, so he's good. He's good. But 3 and out for the Ravens here after this. The Bengals had a great drive, so kind of surprising there. But 4th and 4, going to punt this ball away. 8:02 remaining in the first quarter. Gets it off cleanly, and it's going to be returned at about the 9-yard line. I think that it was out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down 10 from the 10. Joe Burrow takes over once again. Let's see if they can have another great drive. Like I said, they had a whole 5-minute drive, and they're showing last year's game. Obviously, Joe Burrow's wrist. That's like when his wrist got hurt, and then you had Mark Andrews got hurt as well that game. I mentioned it in the description for this stream. I was like, I really hope it doesn't come down to that again, because it shaped up to be a really good game, and I'm truly do think this is going to be a great game. So first down 10 from the 10, 7:54 left to go in the first quarter. Joe Burrow drops back to pass to get pressure and almost gets sacked. And unfortunately, Oweh could not get home, but with that pressure, forces the incompletion. Second down and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Like I said before, Cody Ford is taking over at at left tackle. Oweh able to get a nice little swim move there, and almost causes a fumble. All right, second down 10. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Brown to his left, drops back to pass, is getting pressure up the middle, is going to scramble out to his right, looking, throws, and incomplete, knocked away by Washington. Third down, 10 from the 10, 7:44 remaining in the first quarter. All right, so third down, 10 from the 10. Play clock is at 4, and they have to call a timeout. So with 7:44 left to go in the first quarter, the Bengals have to call a timeout because play clock is winding down. So it's going to be about like 30 seconds. So we're going to be back in a little bit. All right, Joe Burrow and a shotgun with Sample and Hudson to his left and to his right. Basically, have of them tackles. Joe Burrow drops back a pass. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get it Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is looking for a flag, and he might just get it. Nate Wiggins with the coverage. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wraps around. It's just enough that they're going to call it, unfortunately. So, get bailed out first down 10. All right, so from the 23-yard line, first down 10 for Joe Burrow. Chase Brown to his left. Going to be a pitch out to him on the left side. And he's going to get up to makes a man miss, gets up to the 30-yard line. Great game by him to make a second down 3. All right, Joe Burrow under center with Chase Brown in the backfield. Second down 3. Going to be a play action pass. Joe Burrow's going to step in the pocket, check it down to Chase, who's going to get up to about the 37-yard line to get a first down. So first down 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals from the 37-yard line to 6:49 remaining in the first quarter. Joe Burrow under center with Chase Brown in the backfield. Going to send goodness, Chase and motion over to the left. Chase gets up to about the 44-yard line before he's taken down, but there is a flag, and it's going to be a hold in the backfield. So back him up, be first and probably 15 or so. Depends on where the hold happened at. Ted Carrots with it. Oh, hold a second. I just realized. I'll be fine. I think. I'll hold a second. Just turning it on. Do not disturb. All right. So first and 20 from the 27-yard line. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Throws, and it's going to be caught by Gesicki, who makes this man miss. Gives it to about the 37-yard line, so basically where they were before. So it'll be second down about 10, second and 11. 5:45 left to go in the first quarter. Still 7-0 for the Cincinnati Bengals. They do mark it as second and 11. All right, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Throws, and it's going to be wide open. Is it going to be Hudson up to about the 45-yard line? So it'll be third down and 2. All right, third down two. 4:52 left to go in the first quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Draws back to pass and throws, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be complete to Jamar Chase. I mean, they put Brad Stevens on there. It's going to be absolutely cooked. I mean, first down 10, 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. Like I said, Brad Stevens cannot hang with Jamar Chase at all. All right, it's first down 10. From the 48-yard line, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Going to be a handoff. Chase Brown's going to try the left side, get it to the 45, all the way down to the 41-yard line. So it'll be second down and 3. So far, it's been all Cincinnati Bengals. 20 plays, 115 yards, and 948. Completed 6, and 129 for the Ravens. Like I said, odd offensive series for the Ravens there is might actually put them in the hole here. Second and 3. Shotgun formation, Chase Brown to his right. Going to be a play action pass. Joe Burrow throws, and it's going to be incomplete. Unfortunately, Yashavas did slip and fall, so it's going to be third down 3, 3:07 left to go in the first. Nate Wiggins on the coverage. All right, Joe Burrow on a shotgun with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back to pass. He's getting pressure, steps up in the pocket. He's going to roll and throw on the run, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Kaseki. Kaseki was looking for a flag, but you're not going to get that. So fourth and 3, probably going to be a punt for the Cincinnati Bengals team, who's had a pretty good first half. They're going for it on fourth and 3. Okay, so they're going for it on fourth and 3. All right, okay. All right, 3:01 left to go in the first quarter. Joe Burrow and a shotgun with Chase Brown to his right. Sending Jermaine Burton over to the right. Draws back to pass and he's got some time. Throws, and it's going to be a incomplete for Burton. Burton kind of slowed down there though. Kind of odd. Like I said, I wouldn't have gone for it on fourth and 3 at the 40-ish yard line, mainly because you can pin them deep. But well, still 7-0, 2:56 remaining in the first quarter, and the Ravens do have a shot to try to tie this game with a really good field position. Like I said, you're at about the 42-ish yard line, so I'm still confused why you would do so. Like, why? I get it. They were talking about Herb Street basically talking about how, like, Joe Burrow came in talking about how they needed to try to score touchdowns instead of setting field goals, but still, I wouldn't have gone for this early. Same as that way with, like, I don't understand why Harbaugh threw the challenge flag when it was like a 3 yard catch. It seems too early to me in this game to make decisions like that. I'm not saying being ultra conservative like the whole entire game, but like the first quarter, a lot of things can still happen. So, um, but I mean, the Bengals have been able to run the ball. They've been able to, matriculate them down the field. Have they been helped up by pass interference calls? Absolutely. I talked about it earlier. The goal line situation where you're on the 2. I mean, the second and goal from the 2. after the 3 yard gain by Gasecki. But the fact you didn't run the ball at all those last 3 times before you got bailed up because of the pass interference call, it's just like those kind of plays that I don't. I get why a lot of Bengals fans are kind of hating uh, Zach Taylor because it's just like, why do you call those plays? At least like try to run the ball. But I'm still on a commercial break. Um, like I said before, I am streaming the Giants Panthers game. Obviously, Panthers fan. One of the few games that I still will probably be able to stream. Maybe not the whole entire year, because I'm sure that there'll be some other games I might be able to stream. But for sure, streaming this game because you never really know. And also, some of the games I'm not going to be able to stream because if it falls on it, it might fall like one of the holidays. And I'm not going to be streaming on a holiday. So, because I always spend time with family. All right, so Lamar's on the field. Well, of course, Lamar's on the field because he's the quarterback. First down 10 for the 41-yard line. Lamar in shotgun with Derrick Henry to his left. And what was okay? So Falale decided to fall start there, so it'll be first and 15 from the to the 41, so the 36-yard line. 2:56 remaining in the first quarter. Still 7-0 for the Bengals. All right, Lamar and a shotgun with Derrick Henry to his left. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the middle of the field and going to get up to about the 40. So get it 4. Second down and 11 for the Ravens. So far, it's only his second carry. Earlier in the first drive, like I said, they got like 6 or 7, like 6 yards from Derrick Henry, took him out, and then on the third and four, decided to hand the ball off to Justice Hill. Like I said, so far both these teams have made kind of questionable play calls, but still are in the game. So Lamar Jackson drops back pass and is getting a little bit of pressure. Throws across the middle is going to be a little bit high, but still caught by Mark Andrews. Wow, great catch. All the way up to the 44-yard line. So first down and 10 from the 44 for the Ravens. First real good positive play for the Ravens. Went 3 and out in the first drive. So, like I said, a little bit of a floater by Lamar there. Yeah, Mark Andrews really has come through with obviously Isaiah likely being out. He still have Charlie Kolar, but still, like that true difference maker at tight end. All right, Lamar and a shotgun. Going to be a quick pass out to Zay Flowers, a little bit ahead of him, unfortunately, so it does fall incomplete. Second and 10. 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. Mitchell to the right of Lamar here. Good seeing him back. Draws back a pass and is getting a little bit of pressure. Rolls out to his right. And on the run is going to get up to the 40, up to the 35, down to about the. Ooh, I think he got the first down. Depends on where they spot him. But Lamar Jackson, great run there, escaping out to the right and finding a way to get the first down. So first down 10, 1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Actually, I know they made it third and 1, but Mitchell, I don't think he got it. They're saying it's fourth down, but there is a flag, however. Like I said, I didn't think they got it, but they said initially it was a first down. Is it offsides? Legal substitution. Okay, so that's the reason why it came really quickly. Okay, so easy first down for the Ravens there. Yep. All right, so 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter. First down 10 for the Ravens. From the 29-yard line. Going to be a play action pass for Lamar there. Will be a little boot. Throws it to Zay Flowers, makes a man miss, gets to the 20, makes another man miss, and gets the first down at about the 18-yard line. Great job by Zay Flowers there. First down 10 for the 18. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Will be probably one more play for the end of the first quarter. All right, so it looks like they're just going to end it there. So still 7-0 for the Bengals, but the Ravens are knocking on the door. When we come back, it will be first down 10 from the 18-yard line. Probably take a little bit of a long TV timeout because it's only been 36 minutes. So they're showing the obviously Amazon Prime, so they're showing like their shows. But I'm interested to see the Alex Cross TV show. I didn't watch the Alex Cross movie Todd Perry did, but my mom especially used to read the books. So did my sister used to read the Alex Cross books. So I'd be interested. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Obviously, the main guy, I know him from Leverage, but the other guy looked like the guy from Old Spice, like the Old Spice dude. The one who's in. Which one? Which one is he in? Is it Tom Perry? Is it the Diary Mad Black Woman that he's in? I know he's in two of them. I'm in one of the two of the early ones. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think he's the other guy. Ozempic. It's interesting seeing Ozempic commercials now after all the stuff that came out about it. They're showing about how the Commanders and Eagles are next week. I am, like I said, I'm super excited for that one. Obviously, fight for the division between the Eagles and the Commanders. Like I said, the Dallas Cowboys is pretty much over, and for like the Giants, it was going to be over before the season even started. So, first down 10 from the 18-yard line. Going to be a little bit of a strong formation right here. Going to be a toss out to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the left side. And sidesteps a man, gets to the 15, down to about the 10-yard line. I think he's pretty close to the first down marker. I'm not sure if he got it, though. Depends on where they mark him out. Let's see, where did he get out at? Yeah, he got out before the first down. So, should be like second down 2. Second and 3. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation. Going to be a pitch out to Derrick Henry, who's actually going to lose a yard. So it's be third down about 4. And he comes out for a spell. So third down and 4. 14 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Still, obviously, 7-0 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar in the center. Going to send Zay Flowers into motion. Going to be a play action pass. Going to actually be a screen to Justice Hill. Going to get the first down to the 6 yard line. So first and goal from the 6. Great play by Lamar. Well, really, Justice Hill there. All right, it's first and goal from the 6. Ravens are knocking on the door. Lamar in a shotgun with Justice Hill to his left. Going to be a power zone and throws wide open is going to be Nelson Aguilar. So touchdown for the Ravens. Wow. What's up, Darren? Kind of crazy though. Like I said, they Ravens finally had a good drive. Like I said, their first drive was absolutely atrocious, but make it a touchdown. Well, goodness, great play design. Almost forced the kind of like the I guess you'd say quarterback toss, and Nelson Aguilar just be able to slip out of there wide open. Both him and was that both him and Mark Andrews were wide open. So great play design by him. Justin Tucker on to kick this one away, and extra points up and good. Like I said, I would like for Justin Tucker to get himself a couple of field goals for fantasy purposes. Um, but 7-7 going into how much time I have left? That doesn't show. But great job by the Ravens there on that drive. I'll give them that. What you got to say? Hollywood swinging. Yeah. Trying to think what else. I think probably by the third or fourth, well, late third, fourth quarter is when we'll start seeing the offenses kind of open up a little bit. So far, I mean, both drives by the Bengals have been okay. The last one didn't end spectacularly, but it's been pretty good. So they're able to move the ball, kind of like what I figured. Obviously, the Ravens' pass rush hasn't been the best this year, but you're going against a really bad offensive line for the Bengals. So the Bengals have to kind of compensate for that. You're seeing a lot more tight ends in the backfield. You're seeing emphasis on trying to protect the edges because Cody Ford, I mean, he got absolutely obliterated by Owe there. Almost got himself a strip sack. And, I mean, Mims, like I said, I was hoping that Mims could be more developmental, but when Trent Brown went down, like they kind of had to put him in there, and he just cannot move laterally. Like it is a very, very, very hard for him to just kind of change direction in any kind of way. So I don't know what the plan is going to be for Mims. Like either Mims going to move inside so he doesn't worry about that as much, or he's strictly needs to work on that because like that's going to kill him as a tackle. All right, about to put this ball away. How's the stream so far? It's doing pretty good, Juan. Like I said, 7-7. Ravens' first drive was pretty atrocious, but this drive, aided by the fact that the Bengals couldn't convert on a fourth down, set them up a good field position, and they were able to score. So it's 7-7. Just like about to boot this ball away, but so far the stream's doing pretty well. Like I said, I'm hoping the game kind of picks up a little bit because these are two really good offenses that I think as the game continues on, I think it's going to be like a high 20s kind of game. Hopefully 30s game. I'm hoping for a lot of scoring. So 13:04, let's go in the second quarter. This can be a touchback for the Ravens. So it'll be first down 10 from the 30. eventually when we get to the actual play. And, all right, so first down 10 from the 30. Not Lamar, sorry. Joe Burrow in the center with Chase Brown in the backfield. Oh, actually, no, Khalil Herbert in the backfield. Hand the ball off to him, and he fumbles it right in the number 65's leg, Kappa's leg. Thankfully, oh my gosh, that would have been terrible. That's his first ever carry, and then he fumbles the ball and got recovered. But unfortunately, he's still going to be taken off the field because, I mean, it hit him, it was right in the chest, too. Like, right in the chest, and he just fumbles it. Just plain and simple fumbles it. So it'll be second down and probably about 11 because I think he lost about a yard. Yep, he lost about a yard. So second down and 11. 12:30 to 1. Let's go in the second quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back and pass. And is going to step up in the pocket and is going to get sacked. Oh, actually, he escapes the sack. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete, a little bit over the head of Jamar Chase. But surprise, surprise, Joe Burrow getting out of that sack there. He was almost bottled up. So third and 11. 12:18. Let's go to the second quarter. Exactly. He was like, let's see, who was that? Was that Mamadike? No, no, no. It was Owe. Owe almost wrapped him up. But Joe Burrow spins out of it, is able to kind of scramble up to the right, but unfortunately a little bit too high for Jamar Chase. So third and 11. Owe mashed up on Mims. That's not good for Mims. Owe's got really good speed. All right, two tight ends on the opposite sides of Joe Burrow. Drops back a pass is going to be thrown out two. Is that Hudson? Yes, up to the 35, down to about the 38-yard line, but still going to be about 2 yards short. So it's going to be fourth down and 2. Going to punt this ball away with 12:02 let it go in the second quarter. Oops, sorry about that. So a very quick drive for the Bengals. After two very successful drives, this is like obviously the fumble doesn't help on that first play, but still. How do you say his name? Is that Rekow? I think that's how you say his name. On the punt. Gets it off Clem. This is going to be returned at about the 16-yard line. Well, fair caught at 16-yard line by Wallace. So first down 10 to 16, 11:28 left to go in the second quarter. Are we going? We just got back from a TV timeout. Where are we going? Okay, so I guess we're going back to TV timeout. We just came back from it. It was like not even a week. Not a week. Man, I am off today. Goodness gracious. Oh, for a second there, I thought they were gonna say like Spice Adams was doing like a I thought he was gonna do something with a YouTube channel, like showing all the different like tailgates. That would be awesome, dude. Why don't like something I don't understand why like a content like a true like has money backed football content creator doesn't do that with like the tailgates. Like obviously, shout out Tom Gross. You know when he did 30 for 30, but when you have the opportunity of going to every single stadium because like there's so many games in the year you could potentially go like to like the Sunday night games, and then you could try to do like certain other games like Thursday night games, Monday night games. Why hasn't the NFL done something like that where like they show like this is like the tailgate of such and such, or like kind of like what College Game Day does, where at each place they also show like the fans of the particular school, like you obviously you have like the Fox and you have the NBC has one, CBS has one, so you have like those kind of shows, but you don't have like that kind of stuff that shows like the food and the culture um of like the team. I just would think that you would probably do that, but that's just an idea. Because like obviously most people know about Buffalo Bills like jumping through tables and stuff like that, but Dang, Lamar's only lost once to the Bengals. I picked the Ravens to win mainly because I felt like Derrick Henry's running. If they commit to it, is going to be too much for the Bengals to really handle because their run defense is absolutely atrocious. But first down 10 for the 16. Lamar Jackson under center in I formation, and that is the second false start for the Ravens offensive line. You're at home. What are you doing? Ronnie Stanley with a false start there. So it'll be first and 15 from the 30. No, not 30. Goodness gracious, from the 11-yard line. Because they just I don't I don't know if there's been like someone saying something. I don't know, but information from the 11-yard line. Going to be a screen out to Zay Flowers, who unfortunately Rashad Bateman could not have any kind of block on Taylor Britt, who makes him lose about five, no, actually six. It's all the way down to the 5-yard line. So it's be second down and 16. Yeah. How in the world does that happen? I mean, I am goodness gracious. Rashad Bateman just completely whiffed on the block, but still. So second down and 20. That's right, because it was second down 15. From the 6-yard line, Lamar Jackson under center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to him on the left side, who's going to get up to about the 10. So basically gains that yards back. It'll be third down about 15. 10:34 remaining in the second quarter. There is a lot of Alabama players on this field now that I'm looking at it. All right, so third down 15. 10 left to go in the second quarter. Lamar in empty set. Only three rushers, too. Lamar so screen two, Zay Flowers. He gets to the 15. Size a man. Gets about the 20, the 19-yard line. So it's be fourth down about 6. Going to punt this ball away. 9:49. Let's go second quarter. Still 7-7. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of expecting probably by the third quarter that's going to start opening up a little bit more. But so far, still kind of a defensive game, but also it's just missed opportunities by both of these teams. Penalties that have backed them up and such, and things of that nature. So Stout, is it Stout? I think that's the punter on to punt this ball away. Gets it off cleanly. It's going to be returned at about the 34-yard line. Tries to make a miss and actually backpedals, and you lose about 4 yards there. So first down 10 from the 30 because just dumb decision by Trenton Irwin there. Kane with the tackle. So 9:14 left to go in the second quarter. Bengals take over. Please do not go to TV timeout. Okay, it's just a 30-second timeout. Okay, we're good. All right, but I'll be back. All right, like I said, 9:14 left to go in the second quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with, actually, no, pistol, sorry, with Chase Brown behind him. Going to be a hand of Chase Brown's going to try the right side. He's got a big old hole, but it gets up to about the 34-yard line. So second down 6 for the Cincinnati Bengals. I already answered your question about the house stream, but it's doing a little bit better. Earlier, I mean, I'm kind of fumbling on the words, but earlier I was like, oh, okay, the energy up. Goodness, if I said injury up, no, please don't get the injury up in this game. All right, 7-7, 8:45 to go in the second quarter, second down and 7, so only get a 3 there. Joe Burrow and a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back to pass and tips up in the air. It's going to be incomplete. Kyle Hamilton with the pressure there and tips up in the air. Like I said, he's really good about like when he comes off the edge, tipping the ball up in the air. Obviously, you got the Deshaun Watson pick from last year. He had a very similar play against Jameis Winston in the game that they lost. But Cal Hamilton, really impactful, third year player out of Notre Dame. Third down seven, 8:31 left to go in the second quarter. Joe Burrow in empty set with a tight end helping out the offensive line. Drops back a pass. He's getting a little pressure. Steps up in the pocket. Scrambles up to the 35, all the way down. Oh, he is 1 yard. Okay, I'm about to say he's about like a half a yard from the first down. And it looks like they're going for it. Fourth and inches on about the 39.5 uh, yard line. If I guess trying to make him jump off sides. All right. All right, so Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation. Chase Brown's to his left. And they try to get to, they have the tight end try to do a QB sneak. I think he got it. Yes, it is. So first down 10 for the Bengals there. Nice job by them. Catching them off guard with Hudson with a QB sneak. 7:32 left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7. Like I said, you don't have either one of the defensive tackles in the middle. They do it kind of late as far as like crashing in. Travis Jones and Mabadika, who I like Travis Jones coming out of Connecticut. I'm really glad that he's kind of found his place in his third year, I believe, second or third year. Joe Burrow gets it out to Chase Brown, who's going to get tackled for a major loss all the way back to the 34-yard line. Wow, great job at number 32 there. Who's 32 for the Ravens? I didn't ask who name that was. Oh, Marcus Williams. Okay, okay. Like I said, try to get like a little bit of a screen action going for Chase Brown there. The pressure kind of messed him up a little bit, but a massive loss of 5. Second down 15. 6:31 left to go in the second quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Play clock's at 4. Drops back a pass and getting with pressure. Throws. This will be caught. Dropped. Wow. Initially caught by Kobe Hudson, but then as soon as he turns to run, he just absolutely just drops it. Third and 15. 9-16. Goodness gracious. 6:19 left to go in the second quarter. I don't know what it is about today, but I've been like almost dyslexic in some of the stuff that I've been saying. Third down 15. Joe Burrow with two tight ends to the opposite side of him. Drops back to pass and is going to scramble out to his left and going to get pursued and going to be sacked by Mabadike. Well, maybe sacked, or it's going to be a 1 yard gain. So fourth down, 6:11, 06:12 to go second quarter. So clock did stop. Well, now it's started back up again. What is that about? For some reason, the clock stopped and then it started back up again. I don't know. Yeah, he first forced a fumble. So 5:55 to go second quarter. Ravens move this ball back. Important to note that the Bengals did start off with the ball as well. All right, so gets it off cleanly. Going to be returned at fair caught at about the 19-yard line by Wallace. It's be first down 10 from the 19. 5:32 remaining in the second quarter. Ravens, if you have a good drive here, take up a lot of clock. Like I feel pretty good. I would feel pretty good if y'all were you. Right now, still 7-7, still anybody's game. I'm trying to know. I'm trying to think of where I know that other guy in the commercial for. He's been in a lot of commercials, but I can't think where it's from. He played like a dad in a commercial, but I can't think where it's from. I'm much better with like faces than I with names. Chili on spaghetti is just absolutely crazy to me for Cincinnati. They're showing like the difference between like Cincinnati and Bengals. I think it's like Airbnb commercial or no, it's Move Meter, but like maybe if I tried it, I would be like, oh, yeah, it's not too bad. But that and then there was a family that I knew that said that it was done in Cincinnati. I don't know if it's true, but putting cinnamon in spaghetti, and I was like, cinnamon, cinnamon. So I don't know. That's probably not a Cincinnati thing. I hope it's not a Cincinnati thing because they were like, hey, knock it until you try it, and I was like, no, I'm never gonna try that. Like I said, there are certain things that just sound like some conflicting flavors. What my grandfather used to say. Anytime there wasn't like a good like combination, like that's some conflicting flavors. That's pretty cool. Chief of Firehouse also helps out with like the football team. All right, so Lamar Jackson in our center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. A strong formation there. Going to be hand off to him on the left side. Gets up to about the 21-yard line, maybe. So it's going to be a gain of one. Second down and 9. Like I said, I still like the uniforms. Um, it's not as good as I thought it was initially. I'm starting to kind of have a little bit of wear off on it, but I still like the uniforms. But all right, Lamar Jackson empty set. Derrick Henry out wide to his left. Going to be a quick throw. It's going to be caught by Charlie Kolar up to the 25-yard line, gain of 4. So be third down and 5. I don't know about that, Herb Street. It's talking about Ryan Stanley having one of the better years that a left tackle can. I was like, if he can stay healthy, that would be nice. He never really can, though. Every single year, Ryan Stanley's usually out for a couple weeks. It's third down and 5, 4:20 left to go in the second quarter. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Justice Hill to his right. Draws back to pass. Got plenty of time. Throws deep, and it's going to be on the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Zay Flowers, but great pass breakup by number 20 there. Oh, it's DJ Turner, second year player out of Michigan. So fourth and 5, 4:08 left to go in the fourth. 4:08 left to go in the second quarter. Going to punt this ball away. It's been a lot of punts. Yeah, that's a really great play. It was right. It was going to be right in the breadbasket for Zay Flowers. So Stott on to punt this ball away, and it's going to be returned at about. Oh, actually, going to be out of bounds. Out of bounds about the 33, 34-yard line, depends on where they spot him. So 4:02 left to go in the second quarter. Still 7-7. Like I said, not much has changed. It's been kind of, you know, still 7-7. Like I was really hoping this game kind of open up a little bit more, but it hasn't. Or at least give me some more Justin Tucker field goals. I need that from a fantasy. All right, so from the Not, I don't know why I said 33. From about the 27-yard line, or no, the 28. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Brown to his right. Burrow hands it off to Chase Brown, who's going to be basically tripped up by Kyle Hamilton there for no gain. So second down and 10. Lamar's going to the locker room. That's not good. All right, second down 10. 3:40 left to go in the second quarter. Drops back to pass and get a little bit of pressure. Going to step up in the pocket, throws, and going to be caught by Mike Gesicki up to about the 40-yard line. First down 10 for the Bengals. Oh, so okay, what? Okay, so Lamar Jackson went to the locker room, not really the locker room, but like the side exit, I guess, and then now he's back. I don't know what that was about. All right, so from the 40, first down 10, Joe Burrow in a center. Going to be a hand off to Chase Brown. He's going to cut back in and get up to about the 30, not 30, the 44-yard line. So it'd be a second down 6, 2:40 left to go in the second quarter. All right, so second down 16. Second down 6. Goodness gracious. Joe Burrow in a pistol. Last play before 2-minute warning. Drops back to pass, and it's going to check it down to Hudson, who's going to leap a man and get the first down up to the 49-yard line of the Ravens. 2-minute warning ensues. But it's still, when we come back, it'll be a first down and 10 from the 49-yard line for the Bengals. Still 7-7 tie. Dun, dun. Still a commercial break. I know I've already said it before, but why do we keep on having like Christmas commercials this early in November? I understand why, but like, I'm just saying, I would like to see other like Thanksgiving commercials before we keep on having Christmas commercials. And don't get me wrong, I am a big fan of Christmas. I just, if you're going to do something for the holiday season, you could do Thanksgiving as far as like like the early kind of deals, be like, oh, it's Thanksgiving deal, like that kind of thing. But you're still a 2-minute warning, still 7-7 for the Bengals and the Ravens. Both offenses have had moments when they're on, but for the most part, like it's just been a punt fest, which is not what I expected it to be. Hello, I just put my tree up today. Okay, so do you usually put up your tree early? I usually wait. It's for us. It's usually like after Thanksgiving. It's like as soon as Thanksgiving's done, then we'll put our tree up, and then we'll usually have like the Christmas stuff up until like I think the latest we've done is Martin Luther King weekend, but for the most part, it's like January like 7th or 8th, something like that. First down and 10 for the 49-yard line. Joe Burrow on a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Drops back to pass, and it's actually going to be a throw across the middle. Going to be caught up to the 35-yard line as Jamar Chase. A little bit of a wobbler there. But first down and 10, 150 left to go in the second quarter. But yeah, like, we didn't really do Christmas lights that much because I just, like, based on, like, we didn't really have anybody come near our neighborhood. So, like, there was no reason to have Christmas lights up. We did like the tree, like the tree and the lawn kind of lights, but we didn't do a lot of lights outside. We did like set up a lot of stuff in the home though, like nativity scene, that kind of stuff. So first down 10 from the 36-yard line, Joe Burrow drops back to pass and immediately gets pressure, but throws to Chase Brown, who makes the man miss. Is going to get the first down, get up to about the 25, no 25, get up to about the 20-ish yard line, and looks like someone's down on the ground. That's Kyle Hamilton. That's not good. 109 left to go in the second quarter. I usually do in December, was clearing garage out and said, hey, what the hey? Oh, well, that makes sense. That, yeah, at least like there's something there. Kyle Hamilton, I don't know. His ankle. He like slips and his ankle kind of like tweaks there. Ooh, yeah, no. A little bit of a violent like a shimmy right there with his ankle. That's the reason why he was down on the ground. 109 remaining. Kyle Hamilton's kind of hopping off the field, but we still have a TV timeout, so gonna go to commercial break. Usually do it all at last minute. Okay. Like I said, wait, all the way. So you're talking about like the 20 like third kind of last minute. Okay. No, we usually, like I said, we usually do it like after Thanksgiving because my family's more so just like, hey, Thanksgiving is its own holiday, it should be kind of respected as that. And then when it comes down to Christmas though, when the Christmas music starts blasting on all the radio stations, that's when we put up the tree. But yeah, usually do that and then drink eggnog while we're doing it. Well, my family usually doesn't. Me and my mom do. We'll drink eggnog because we both like eggnog. But the rest of my family does not like eggnog. It's kind of interesting commercial. I actually really like the commercial. It's like all like the it's like all the holiday like Christmas holiday movie tropes or like the special holiday movie moments and add like a Dick's commercial. That's a pretty good commercial. I'll give him that. They're showing the Black Friday game, which is the Raiders versus Chiefs. But I mean, like, like the Raiders are pretty much tanking at this point. I mean, you get rid of the whole entire offensive staff. Um, your quarterback situation isn't good. They're showing it right now. Like I said, Aris showed it earlier. Like his leg pretty much did the stinking leg right there, which is never good. So obviously something wrong with the ankle. Hopefully not like an Achilles problem, but he's basically hopped to the sideline. So Washington takes over his spot. So first down 10 from the 19. Joe Burrow and a shotgun with Chase Brown, and that's going to be a offsides penalty. Throws for the end zone and almost came down with it for Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be offside, so it'll be the first and 5 anyways. But almost a great catch by Mike Gesicki with double coverage there. Always going to be penalized for that one. 105 to go in the first quarter. Yeah. First and 5. All right, so first and 5. Penalties for the, like I said, the two they've had two false start penalties for the Ravens, but 5 for 29 compared to 2 to 15 for the Bengals. Joe Burrow and a shotgun with Chase Brown to his right. Drops back to pass and throws for the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. Did he get 2 feet down? Yes, he did. That's Stevens. Wow. You had. They try to get it to Mike Gesicki, an underthrown pass by Joe Burrow, and it gets picked off by Brandon Stevens in the end zone. So it'll be a first down 10 for the 20. I mean, the Ravens don't have any timeouts. They have a minute left. I, yeah, so Brandon Stevens clearly has the edge because he's underneath Mike Gesicki there. Just dumb decision. Just dumb decision. I mean, Stevens been picked on all night, but still. Yeah, he got both feet down. Right foot right there, and his left foot goes down before his knee goes down. Yep, that's a touch. Not touch. That's a touch back. Bam, and then bam. Yep. Like I said, both feet go down before his knee touches out of bounds. So that should take too long. But they were on a commercial break because they're going to review it. All right. So if you're the Ravens, you got a minute left. Even if you can only get up, if you can only get a field goal, you're up by 3 with the ball to start the second half. So I would also like a very long field goal by just Tucker. So that's more so me just hoping for it. But we were talking about before. Oh yeah, that's really putting up a tree. But yeah, no. Usually we try to do that like um after Thanksgiving. A couple times we done it in December when like we were either on trips for Thanksgiving or whatnot. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's always like a fun thing because you got to like get to look at the ornaments and like, oh, I remember this, I remember this, kind of like trip down memory lane. And then every single trip that we take, we usually get a ornament, kind of like as like a reminder of like, oh, we went to this trip, went to this trip. So that's also kind of fun that we do. We have like used to have two different trees. Used to have an Auburn tree, and used to have. Well, no, sorry, no. We had a vacation tree, vacation slash Auburn tree, and then we had a tree for like all the other stuff. So it was like a small tree and another tree, both fake. I don't know. I don't know how y'all are, but I don't think even when I was younger, all I ever remember is a fake tree. Like so, we might have had one when I was like really little, but I think my parents were more so like it is too much upkeep for a real one, so we'll just take a fake one, and you can have it for a long time. So what? Toe and then other toe? How are you saying it's incomplete? Oh, his okay. So his right foot does okay. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, now I can see it. His right foot did go out of bounds before his left foot went down. Okay, all right. So second down 5 from the 14-yard line. Joe Burrow drops back to pass, getting pressure, steps up in the pocket, and gets sacked by Mabedike. Clock is running, so third down at 5. Well, third down at about 6. 49 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Mabedike on Volson. Well, actually on Volson and on Cody Ford. And wait, why did the Bengals call a timeout? What? Why would you? It's a third down. Why would you call a timeout? You have plenty of time. You have all three of your. Well, really, yeah, two timeouts. But with 44 seconds remaining, the Bengals call a timeout on third and 5. Like I said, I don't know why you wouldn't just let the clock run down a little bit. If you get the third down conversion, then you can call a timeout and with less time because, like you said, you still have barely any. You have like if you get the first down, you have about like 8 yards to go. You're probably going to throw the ball, so why not just try to drain the clock a little bit so that maybe the Ravens don't try to score if you score after this play. So when you throw across the middle, it's going to be caught by number 81. Going to be up to about the 3 yard line. Jermaine Burton. So first and goal from the 3 yard line. 36 seconds remaining, and I think the Bengals called their last timeout. I I don't understand Zach Taylor's thought process. You keep a timeout in your back pocket in case you need it. You had two going in. You decided to call a timeout when you had like I said 44 seconds remaining, where you got that's a lot of time, and you tried to give the Ravens any time, but now you're at the three. You have no timeouts whatsoever. So if it catches the ball and you're not in the end zone, then you're gonna be kind of screwed. Or it's a sack. Like your offensive line isn't good either. So I don't. Anyways. 36 seconds remaining from the three. Joe Burrow in shotgun formation drops back to pass and runs to his right, throws, and it's gonna be caught. Is that Hudson? Yes, it is. Hudson for the touchdown. So look, hey, it didn't even matter, but still, it could have. With 30 seconds remaining, 13-7 for the Bengals. It's been like this this game in particular that I've been watching, just very very odd decision making by Zach Taylor. I mean, it works out, but it could have very easily gone the other way. All right, so McPherson on to kick this extra point to make it a 7 point game. Kick is up and kick is right down the middle. So it is 14-7 with 30 seconds remaining. No timeouts for either team. So Ravens probably going to at least attempt to get down the field. All right, so McPherson on to boot this ball away. More than likely going to be a touchback, if I had to guess. All right, boots it away. It's going to be for a touchback. Questionable, yeah. So it's that ankle for Kyle Hamilton where it did not look good. I do not expect him to be back. All right, so Lamar in the shotgun formation with Justice Hill to his right. Drops back to pass, and Lamar throws to the sideline. It's going to be caught. It's going to be for like a 3 yard gain for Mark Andrews. So 26 seconds went off. Only got 3 yards. So Lamar so far 8 for 11 for 51 yards and touchdown. Derrick Henry only 6 rushing for 22, and Zay Flowers 3 for 15. Like I said, they haven't really gotten Derrick Henry running, and part of that is like that first drive, and even like some of the other drives. Initially, they just haven't really been trying it with Henry, which is crazy to me. Lamar drops back a passes. Going to get a little bit of pressure. Throws across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get Nelson Aguilar with 21 seconds remaining, 3rd and 7. So if I'm the Ravens, I don't mind throwing across the middle as long as it's down the field a little bit, because then you can run up and try to spike it there, set up a long field goal for Justin Tucker. That would be my plan. But so far, almost doubled the time of possession for the Bengals, 9:25 to 10:14. It's kind of indicative of the game so far. Lamar and a shotgun formation. But sends Zay Flowers in motion over to the left, draws back a pass, and just still plays up the blitzer, rolls up to his left, throws and beat up Mark Andrews. He's going to get out of bounds and gain of about 15, but there is a flag, however. I don't know if that's in the backfield or if that's going to be in the defensive backfield. Let's see. It was a pass interference. Holding on the defense. Our penalty decline, 13 seconds left. It's up to about probably the 45-yard line, I guess. So you're in a position, like I said, they're Justin Tucker is getting ready for a long field goal attempt. Get across the midfield point. I think Justin Tucker can probably hit anything. Yeah, right now they're at the 46-yard line. Lamar Jackson from the 47. Gonna send Zay Flowers into motion over to the left. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Throws across middle. It's going to be caught by Deontay Johnson, who does not get out of bounds. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2. They're not going to have enough time. 1 and out of time, unfortunately. Bad decision there. Bad decision there. Almost got themselves in a field goal range, but unfortunately Zay Flowers could not come down to block Mike Hilton. Deontay Johnson tried to get out of bounds, but unfortunately he could not. So it's going to be 14-7. Now Ravens do receive the second half. Start off with the ball the second half, so it's still like a little bit of a silver lining. But you would have liked to get something there at the end of the half, get a little bit of momentum going into halftime. But unfortunately, did not go that way. Bengals have pretty much dominated this game, obviously from the time of possession. It's like I said, it was like 19 to about 10. Let me actually look at the stats of this game, the total yards, because like I said, I'm pretty sure that's also like kind of lopsided. Let's see here. Yeah, so team stats. Yeah, total yards 196 to 102. You got 160 passing compared to that 71. And before that big pass play too, Mark Andrews, it was like 8 for 11 for 51 yards. So rushing yards about the same, 36 to 31. But the fact that the Bengals don't really run the ball is what I'm having a little bit of a problem with. Like literally, Chase Brown has more carries than Derrick Henry does. I'm just saying, like, I'm not liking Todd Monken's decision making so far. Like his play calling, him and like I said, and Zach Taylor too. Like I don't really like their play calling right now. It's working more for the Bengals, but still some questionable decision making. But who knows? It might, like I said, I'm hoping that it kind of opens up in the late in the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, makes it a very, very entertaining game. But yeah, it's still a division game. Anything can happen. Bengals desperately need this. Obviously, you're 4-5, going to get 6-3, so you desperately need. What is this commercial? Okay, I never forgot what I was saying because I was trying to watch the commercial and I have no idea. Um, don't remember what I was going to say. Completely lost my train of thought. Seriously, cannot remember. That's how bad my mind can be sometimes. Um, hmm. I said it before. I am streaming the Panthers Giants games. Obviously, I am a Panthers fan, but I'm a Panthers fan that's outside of the normal zone to get the games. So I have to be. I'm usually very selective about the games that I can actually stream because more than not, I'm not able to. And with the way that the Panthers season has been going, I don't think there's going to be a lot of options for me to even stream my own team. So I'm very excited to stream this game. Obviously, It's technically our only primetime game because we were the only team to not receive a Thursday night game or any of the other primetime games. I think we might be since Thursday night football was like every team kind of thing. I think we're the first team since then to not get a Thursday night game, which is like I said it before. It's a little disrespectful, but it's understandable if Prime is like, no, we do not want to have the Panthers be on one of our games. Which hey, that's fine. Um, I'm hoping that doesn't happen next year. But trying to remember, there was something else I was going to bring up. Talking about the holidays thing about putting up um, decorations. Um, I don't really do any decorating like while I'm at college. Like I said, I'm in my last year here at Auburn, but I haven't really done anything like around here. But like whenever I go home, I usually do. I usually do some stuff there. But yeah, like I said, the replays like it's just a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of missed opportunities. Kind of a sloppy game so far. Um, but like I said, hopefully it kind of ramps up in the third quarter and whatnot. Um, because going into this week, I was super duper excited for all the games that I'm streaming because obviously excited for the Panthers because I'm get to stream that game. But this one looked like a really good matchup, and then even the Monday night game, like both Rams and Dolphins have really good offenses. I think that the Rams have a better defense than the Dolphins by a good margin, especially their defense line is really good. So it'll be interesting to see if they can apply pressure to Tua. But I think that secondary is really going to be torched by Tyreek Hill. So I think it's going to be I'm have a lot of fun streaming that game for sure. But what's up, Zoe? You were talking about not liking coaches thinking decision making on both teams. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Like earlier, yeah. So talking about how like with Todd Monken, who has had a really good season and a half at this point for the Ravens. Obviously, was a really great coordinator at Georgia as well, but not having like they're showing it right now, showing Derrick Henry with like 6 rushes. I still don't understand why they're not feeding Derrick Henry a lot more when this rush defense for the Bengals is pretty stinking bad. Like they obviously without DJ Reader, you have 2 really young defensive tackles and some veteran guys like B.J. Hill and whatnot, but they're not those kind of guys that are gonna be able to like really impact their run defense and hasn't been. So I don't understand why they haven't really been focusing on it. I understand it's a numbers game. Like they showed it earlier today. The nice pass to Zay Flowers was Zay Flowers cut, like made a man miss where they had like they stacked the boxes. So I understand from that aspect, but once they don't, or when it was like 3rd and 4, and you decide to sub out Derrick Henry and put in um, Justice Hill, and then you still run the ball, like that kind of stuff I don't understand because it'd be better if you could actually take up some time because you're like literally the Bengals have double your amount, almost double your amount of time possession. It's just not smart decision making on Tom Monken's part. I'm sure like in the second half they're going to give it more to Derrick Henry because you need to. You need to establish that run game. You need to basically open up your pass game because that's how your offense works. So, um, and then like I said with Zach Taylor, like the issue with the first drive, which ended up in a touchdown, so it was okay, but it's still like it was 2nd down and goal from the 2, and you didn't run it a single time. It took the holding in the end zone for you to get a fresh set of downs on that 4th down call. That thankfully you had another shot, and Chase Brown just walked in. So yeah, it happens a lot, but I mean, what you're going to do? Like a lot of times, people make mistakes, especially coaches. So, and this is just my opinion, so I could be totally wrong as well. But still 14. Still, like I said, still gonna be 14-7. But Ravens have a chance to respond. Hopefully, that last ditch effort to try to get a long field goal doesn't end up haunting them. But let's talk about that. What else did I talk about? I tell you, sometimes I just totally forget what I end up wanting to talk about. Like I have a plan. I should just write an outline so I can just like remember like what did I want to talk about. There's a couple other games that I'm excited for this week. I already talked about the games that I'm going to be streaming, but let me look at the games I can like, kind of point out. Obviously, Steelers Commanders. I think that's going to be very interesting as far as like um, I think the Steelers their defensive line against that Washington offensive line. Really, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. It's like a strength versus strength. That's the reason why I picked the Steelers to win, because you also have bigger body wide receivers with Mike Williams coming in, but you got the bye week from the Steelers. They're being able to prepare for the Commanders, and also the fact of like defensive line is a bad offensive line, and also like just the way that the Steelers run on offense. I really don't know how your corners are going to handle against the Steelers, because I is Marshawn Lattimore going to be like super duper active in the game coming out? I don't know. If he is, then I think it'll be a much more closer matchup because you probably have Marshawn Lattimore on George Pickens. But I don't know yet, so like there's still like some mystery there. But I'm excited for that game. 49ers Buccaneers, think it's going to be a lot closer of a game than people are thinking, because the Buccaneers have been a very scrappy team. Obviously, their injuries have really set them back, but the 49ers also injured too. So, like, I think that's going to be a back and forth game, probably a higher scoring game. I think the key one would be Kate Otten versus Fred Warner, because Kate Otten has been coming on strong the last couple of weeks, and especially the Monday night game against the Chiefs, he had a really good game. Um, Probably the other one that I really liked, Jets Cardinals too, was like I'm not the biggest fan of the Lions Texans, because I think the Lions are going to absolutely dismantle the Texans, because the Texans are just not there yet, especially their offensive line is just not there. But the Jets Cardinals is like a toss up for me, where it's like both these teams are kind of scrappy. Cardinals said initially, like the beginning of the year, like they were like the team where I was like could literally go either way. Jets, you're kind of hoping that maybe they should like this. I'm kind of hoping they do like a little run the table esque year, like 2016 Packers kind of thing. Because it'd just be fun to see like oh, the Jets could possibly make it, and then if they have like a 2015 Jets where like they just miss out by one game, that would be kind of hilarious, but at the same time kind of demoralizing if you're a Jets fan. Um, but you have an easy enough schedule for the Jets that if you somehow only lose to the Bills, then you should probably make the playoffs, because, like I said, you'll be 11-6, I think, at that point. But Cardinals leading the division, that's another thing I did not see happening. But the NFC West is a very strange division starting out for sure. Um, but yeah, like what I say about the Lions Texans, I talk about it a little bit more on Gridiron Gurus, where we do our predictions, and then we're talking about transitioning next week, whereas we more talk about the playoff push, because there's gonna be starts to be teams where like do they have a legitimate shot of actually making the playoffs? So going to be transitioning into something like that. We're doing more talks about that. Just something that I like to talk about as far as like the teams that are definitely going for a top pick in the draft. Like I think the first like the top 7 teams for the first round for the first overall pick is like 2 and 7, and then the other one like the 8 and 9 is like 2 and 6. It's ridiculous, honestly. Like you're probably not going to know who's the first round pick until like quite literally the last week, because the Patriots don't have any more of the tank bowl games because the Titans were the last one, so they don't face any other team that's going to be in what I would say probably competing for the first overall pick. Panthers have the Giants left on the schedule. That's kind of like the tank bowl, both 2 and 7. Um, Saints have a couple. The I'm just talking about as far as like a lot of these games that I'm looking at that could determine who gets the top 5 pick. Um, that's why I think like if the Panthers lose against the Giants, I really do think we'll probably have a top three pick. I'm kind of hoping for a top three pick, mainly because I want to trade down because there's gonna be other teams that are looking at getting a little bit of fever. Like we need to make sure we get our quarterback. So even though I don't think there's a quarterback that's worth a top three pick, but you also got to think about a lot of people are just going to make sure they get their guy because there's not a lot of top tier quarterbacks. And there's not really a top tier quarterback. There's three guys who have decent ceilings, but that's it. I think Cam Ward obviously has the best touch on his passes. I think Jalen Milrow has the best athletic traits and a very, very, very strong arm. And then Shadur Sanders is a very good facilitator, but he is going to be drafted a lot higher than I think he should. But it's also going to depend on where he goes. If Shadur is going to be good in the NFL, I truly believe that. I think that all three quarterbacks can be good in the NFL, but right now, I still probably have them as like a tier two um, as far as like draft grade. I don't think any of them are going to be like world beaters the first year straight out of the gate. But I could be wrong. First down 10 from the 30-yard line after that touchback. Derrick Henry in the backfield with this I formation. Going to be a play action pass, and Lamar's going to step up in the pocket. He's going to run, get up to about the 35 and slide. So it'll be second down to 5 from the 35. There is a flag, however, so that probably means that it is going to be a hold in the backfield. Yes, it is. All right, so hold by Falele. By Falele? Falele, yeah. Daniel Falele from Minnesota. So, again, like, penalties have really been hurting the Ravens, too. But let's see here. Um, not, wait. Okay. Oh, wow. BJ Hill definitely a little bit of a dramatic there. But second down 20. I'm sorry, first down 20. Lamar Jackson escapes the pressure out to his right. He's got time. He got plenty of time. Nobody rushing. And cuts up in the field. Going to get to like the 21-yard line maybe. So it'll be second down and 19 for the 21-yard line. Yeah, he's trying to look. Like I said, the Bengals are doing a good job trying to contain Lamar. So he's not doing as much running, but still. So it's going to be second down and 19 from the 21-yard line for Lamar. 13:53 remaining in the third quarter. Lamar drops back to pass. Has got plenty of time. Got all day to throw. Throws across the middle. It's going to be, oh, wow. Deontay Johnson fell down. I mean, like, it would have been a great pass. Like, would have hit him around the money. But unfortunately, Deontay Johnson fell down. So third and 19, and probably going to be a screen pass, but I guess. That's usually how these things going to go. See here. There. And then cuts back and just literally just slips and falls. Good thing it wasn't picked. Well, this was not the drive they were hoping for. All right, third and 19 from the 21-yard line. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation drops back to pass. A flag. Going to be a throw to Trevor Wallace, who's going to get to about a 31-yard line. So it'd be like fourth and 9. But there is a flag. It came early on. So I don't think it was a legal formation. Okay, so it's declined. Wait, they took the penalty. Can you not decline a legal formation? All right, so they get another shot at the third down. So it's third and 24. Okay. So they declined it. I about said I was like, why would you? Well, why would you take a penalty when it was incomplete when it was going to go to fourth down? All right, so fourth and 8 going to punt this ball away. 13:36 remaining in the third quarter. Stout on to punt this ball away. Gets it off Cleveland. It's going to be returned by Irwin. Fair caught at about the 33-yard line. So first down 10 for the 33, 13:21 remaining in the third. It's still 14-7. Bengals have an opportunity to add to this lead. All right, so Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Trips to the left. Joe Burrow draws back a pass. Is getting a little bit of pressure, but steps up the pocket, throws across the middle, a little wobbly pass up to Jamar Chase, up to the 40, up to the 35, 30, up to 25, is racing away, and that's going to be a touchdown by Jamar Chase. Wow, what some speed right there. 20-7. First play after the punt. Goodness gracious, that was a great job by Jamar Chase. A little bit of wobbler there by Joe Burrow, but 13:09 left in the third quarter. Great answer for the Cincinnati Bengals. Bad angle by Roquan Smith there. Mm. So Evan McPherson on a kick the extra point. Kick is up and kick is right down the middle. So it's 21-7. Like I said, 13:09 left in the third quarter, and Bengals, like I said, put up a goodness 2-score lead. Hmm. See, this is where you start feeding Derrick Henry because your defense is obviously tired, but you got to establish some kind of run game and start get a little bit of this game back. If you go 3-and-out or you don't score in this next drive, it's going to be very, very difficult. Something's better than the. Oh my gosh, that Hyundai body looked awful. Ooh, I don't like the boxy look. There are some people who like a boxy look, but I do not like a boxy look. Like, it's not boxy as like a Kia Soul, but like there are other stuff that's just like it's very very boxy, and I'm like no, not at all. Schwab. Well, robot. Um. Ooh, I was talking about this. Actually, no, I wasn't talking about this. I was doing a little bit of research. There's not a lot of Thanksgiving movies. Obviously, there's a lot of Halloween movies, a lot of Christmas movies, but not a lot of Thanksgiving movies. Um, the ones that kind of come to mind are like Planes, Trains, Automobiles. There's like the horror Thanksgiving, like the Pilgrim and whatnot. I haven't watched that. I'm probably not going to watch that. Um, but other ones you kind of are, I would say like the fall movies you could probably watch for like Thanksgiving, like You've Got Mail and stuff like that, because it's more like a fall setting. And like Halloween obviously is a fall holiday, but like it's like more spooky, scary skeletons kind of vibe. But that's something I was thinking about. There's not there. There should be a lot more Thanksgiving movies. Kickoff's underway, and it's going to be returned by Mitch up to the 10, to the 15, 20, up to the 25. Oh, wow. Got absolutely walloped by Gaither. Goodness gracious. So all the way up to about the 20, probably 26, 27 yard line. Be first down 10 for the Ravens. All right. First down 10 for the Ravens. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to him on the left side. Gets him to the 30, up to about the 32 yard line. So gain about 4. Second down 6. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Switch that. Going to be to the left of Lamar Jackson. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, who's going to get the middle and absolutely gets a wallop, but gets it to the 35. So it'll be third down and 3 for the Ravens. 12-12. Let's go in the third quarter. All right, third and 4. So 11:48 remaining in the third quarter. Lamar Jackson drops back to pass. And looking, scrambling, and almost gets sacked. Throws crossbody. Let's be caught by Rashad Bateman, who gets the first down up to the 43, 44 yard line. First down 10 for the Ravens. So got a little bit out of that one. 11:30 left to go in the third quarter. Let's try to get something going. You're down by 2 scores. Yeah, you're at home, but still. Trey Henderson kind of got the better of Ronnie Stanley there. But great throw by Lamar Jackson. Lamar's under center. No, actually, no, sorry. Quick throw out to Zay Flowers, who's going to be a screen and absolutely dragged down from behind. How is that not a horse collar? Yeah, that's got to be a horse collar, dude. He pulled him, he dragged him down from below, or from behind. They're not calling it a horse collar? And knows what man downfield is what their flag's for. Okay. It's supposed to be a screen, but great disruption that caused Lamar to kind of hesitate. And Macari is way down the field, so I guess that makes sense. But I'm surprised that that was not a horse collar by number 93. So first and 15 from the 42-yard line. Lamar's empty set. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Runs out of time. About to get sacked. Throws and basically in the dirt. So it'll be second down and 15 from the 38-yard line. Osai almost got some. Almost gets him. Goodness. Second down 15. 10:36 remaining in the third quarter. Still 21-7. Bengals, if they get a win here, they're 5-5, going and have the win against the Ravens, who would be 6-4. So you'll only be basically a game behind them. And Steelers, I think the Steelers are going to falter a little bit more as the season goes on because they have a very, very tough slate. The final about like 8 or so games. So Lamar Jackson drops back a pass. It's actually going to be a draw for him, who's going to get basically nothing, gets up to about the 42-yard line, and that's about it. So he's still the third and long. 10:23 left to go in the third quarter. All right, so third and 11 from the 43, looks like the 43-yard line. Lamar in a shotgun formation with just still to his left. Draws back to pass, and is basically rolling out, and throws it forward to Hill, who's going to make a man miss, and but still loses like a good chunk of yards. Get back to the 35-yard line. Just okay. If Lamar has sometimes the same exact problem as young Patrick Mahomes, where you are setting yourself up for failure because you're just dropping back like 10 to 15 yards. There's a reason why you only take like 5 step, drop step or whatnot because you have to create a pocket. If you continue to go backwards, you're setting up your tackles for failure because then your edge rusher can just rush forward. And not a great return by Trent Irwin, who gets basically up to the 16. There is a flag, however, but if it's probably I guess probably blocking the back. I don't know. A little bit of a late flag, but the Ravens are just not doing a good job at all on offense. Just mistake after mistake, honestly. Holding receiving team, okay. So Bengals can be setting up shop deep in their own side of the field. 8:58 remaining in the third quarter. Still up by 2 scores. Um, if I'm the Bengals, I am running the ball. If I'm allowed to. I am trying to take up as much clock as possible. If you can add additional score, you would. But this is still a very dangerous Ravens team. But it'd be beneficial if you're trying to take away some of the time. Take away some of the time, making the defense even more tired as it already is. Um, like I said, the Ravens just not showed up today. Like even if the Ravens somehow come from behind and win this one, it's still showing a lot of problems that could potentially be on the horizon for this Ravens team against really good defenses. Because the Bengals don't have a really good defense. They have a good defense coordinator. I think Lou Anarumo is a very good defense coordinator. He doesn't have the talent, but he's either stacking the box that you're not using Derrick Henry, or you. That's the only way I can think of it. Like you don't think you can get additional yardage, even if you have like mismatched. Um, they have more, like they have 7, you have 6 blockers, but like Derrick Henry should be able to at least get through, especially in a power run. Or you have Lamar Jackson who can also run. So why are you not doing more, read option with him? So basically, you force the defensive end to basically choose: does he want to crash down on the running back or have you? And Lamar Jackson should be able to make maybe one man miss. So I like even if you have an overcrowded box with a running quarterback like Lamar, you should be able to use that to your advantage, and they're not, which is what's frustrating because like you should be able to do a lot more against this defense than you are right now. You should not have only 7 points and barely any yards. It's just frustrating. Okay, we're about to be back to the action. All right, from the 8-yard line, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Drops back to pass, and get a little bit of pressure. Throws is going to be caught. That's going to be to Hudson. He's going to to the 13-yard line. Great game there, about 5. 2nd and 5. And Lamar is kind of going with his wrist a little bit. Like, that's not good. All right, so 2nd down 5. I should know they marked it as 2nd and 6. Joe Burrow drops back to pass to get him the pressure, throws to be incomplete, try to get to Chase Brown, but unfortunately flattened by Marlon Humphrey. So third down and 6, 8:16 remaining in the third quarter. All right. Play clock's winding down, but it's just stopped. So that's weird. How did that? How did it was at like the play clock was at 9, and then now it's at 25. I don't know what's if they call a timeout or what happened, but something happened. So third and 6. That's, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with tight end to his right. Make that empty set. Drops back to pass. Quick screens can be thrown to Hudson. He's going to get the first down up about the 22-yard line. Kyle Van Noy on coverage. First down and 10 will be 8:05 to go in the third quarter. All right, so first down and 10. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left from the 22. Going to be a hand of Chase Brown's going to try the right side. Gets up to about the 25, down to the 27-yard line. Great run by him. Make it second down and about probably about 5. Like I said, if I'm the Bengals, I'm running the ball, taking the play clock down very low. Try to take as much time as possible because you got 2-score lead, but you know this Ravens team, like I said, very dangerous, very dangerous. All right. Second and 5, 7:08 left to go in the third quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Chase Brown to his left. Going to be a handoff to Chase Brown. He's going to try the middle. Going to get, oh my gosh, fumble. And that's recovered by the Ravens. Wow, Marlon Humphrey forces a fumble and recovered by Roquan Smith all the way up to the 32-yard line. Ravens are setting up shot to try to make it a one-score game. Wow. Just when I said you should run the ball, great job, Marlon Humphrey there by stripping the ball away from Chase Brown. Let's see here. Yeah, just rips it. Great job, Marlon Humphrey there. Well, Ravens, you're given a golden opportunity. Do not mess this up. All right, Lamar in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his left. Drops back to pass. Quick throws. That's going to be caught. That's going to be up to about the 22, 23-yard line. That's Rashad Bateman. Going to be a second down about 2. All right, Lamar in a shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Going to be handed to Derrick Henry. He's going to get the first down up to 20, to the 15, down to about the 12-yard line. Great run by Derrick Henry there. Just feed the man. Feed him. Goodness. 6:08 left to go in the third quarter. Still 21-7, but Ravens are knocking on the door. Going to be another handoff to Derrick Henry, who's going to try the middle of the field and gets absolutely nothing. Gets stonewalled there. Second down 10. Derrick Henry gets subbed out. All right, so Lamar's in the shotgun formation with just still two is left on the second down, none. 5:15 let go in the third quarter. Make that empty set. Drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Running out of time. Scrambling way back there. Stays in play. Up to the 10, up to the 5. And, ooh, did he get a touchdown? No, they marked him short. Oh, wow. Almost a great touchdown run by Lamar Jackson. Gets it down to the 1. So with 4:50 left to go in the third quarter, be first and goal from the 1. Just give it. Put Derrick Henry in there. I mean, just let him run it in. At this point, give him something. I mean, Lamar was like backing up all the way to the 30, avoids pressure. Thankfully, he didn't step out of bounds. Lamar under center, going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry, who is going to try, and that's a touchdown for the Ravens. Make that 21-13 with an extra point by Justin Tucker, making a 7-point game off of that Chase Brown fumble. Costly fumble for the Bengals here. If the Ravens are truly able to get back into this game, I just completely butchered that. 4:12 left to go in the third quarter. Justin Tucker on to get this extra point. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 21-14. Like I said, 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Going to go to commercial break. I'll start with that fumble. See what I'm saying? Like it's just way too boxy for me. Like the new Honda Santa Fe, like it's just too boxy for me. I don't know. You know what I see a lot of for commercials for the NFL? There is a lot of Burger King commercials and not a lot of McDonald's commercials. Maybe it's just because I notice it a lot more, but like a lot of them. Mm-hmm. Whew. Let me tell you, sometimes I just gotta get some good sleep, especially for some of these streams. Hmm. I'm trying to think. The Bengals, obviously, if they win this game, like I said, I said it before, they're 5-5, but I don't remember their remaining schedule. I know they still have. Um, yeah, I got Chargers and Steelers next. Like I said, very tough matchups for them. Two very good defenses. Then you got Cowboys, Titans. You should win those. Browns always toss up. Broncos and Steelers. So you got Steelers twice. Like I said, you're probably going to split that. You should win against the Cowboys and the Titans. Going to be returned from about the 20, and wrong decision by Jermaine Burton, who literally steps out of bounds, and it's going to be at the 19-yard line. Very dumb decision there, but The Bengals desperately need to win this game because, like I said, you're probably going to split between the Steelers. You should win the Titans and the Cowboys, but the other ones you could potentially be tripped up on. And if you win this game and you could potentially go on a little bit of a win streak here, could you potentially win this division? Possibly, especially if you're only a game behind the Ravens. But it still will be very difficult for you. First down 10 for the 19-yard line. Joe Burrow drops back to pass to get him the pressure. Steps up and throws, can be caught by Chase Brown, who gets absolutely walloped at the 26-yard line. But still, great game by him. Second down, and about 3 or 4 there. 3:45 left to go in the third quarter. All right, shotgun formation with Brown to his right. Joe Burrow. Going to be a play action pass and almost gets slapped. Steps up in the pocket, throws across the body, to be caught by Jamar Chase up to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a problem. It's been a little bit of a problem, but like with Jamar Chase, Chase Brown, sometimes that's like, So I'm trying to make sure his leg was behind the line. Okay, he was good. He like basically dragged that leg to make sure he was behind the line of scrimmage. All right, so first down 10, 2:50 left to go in the third quarter. Going to be an I formation. Going to be a handoff to the left side. It's going to try to the left and gets maybe 2. Chase Brown. So it'll be second down and 8. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton's in a boot. That's never good. Like I said, his ankle literally did the stinky leg on the field, and I knew as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's not good. So he'll probably be evaluated even more going into next week, but hopefully it's nothing too serious. Second down and 8, Joe Burrow and a shotgun formation. Going to be a play action pass. He's got all day to throw. Dumps off Chase Brown. Is going to get up to 35. It's not 35. 45 up to about the 47, maybe the 48, depends on where they spot him. Third down and about 2 or 3. 150 left to go in the third. I say third down 2. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Draws back to pass. Rushes out to his right. Throws and is going to be caught by Jamar Chase up to the 40, up to the 35, out about the 34-yard line. Great job there. Like I said, great connection between Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Puts him up into about the 34-yard line. All right, first down 10. Play clock's at 4. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket and gets sacked all the way to the 41-yard line. That is Justin Membadike with the sack. Finally getting home. So 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Might be the last play of the third quarter. But it's be second down and a long, so the 34. So second down and about 16, I would say. Yep. So going into the fourth quarter, 21-14. That sack makes it second and 16. So if you're the Ravens, you can hold them to there. I think they still would have let Evan McPherson try it, but there's no guarantee he's going to make it. so you can still kind of save yourself from still only being down by one score. Mm. Uh, I still don't get it. I've said it before, but like these commercials for like Rocket Money and Experian, like who doesn't look at how much they're spending every month? Like even if you don't do necessarily a budget, which you should do a budget, but like you should be able to see your statement and see like hey, you know what, a lot more money is coming out than I thought it was. Like one of the commercials, like you were paying a HelloFresh subscription for your ex boyfriend, which is like, first of all, who gives a boyfriend a HelloFresh thing and forgets about it? Like that's something I would think you probably would remember. Um, but like I may like maybe it just might be me, but I to me I don't get why that's an issue because normally you're going to check and see like, oh hey, I'm paying for like a gym membership that I'm not even going to, or something like that. But I don't know. All right, so we're about to be back. They're showing it right now. Like it says, Steelers are 6-2. Honestly, could be 7-2 if they beat the Commanders. Which that's the reason why the Steelers Commanders game really intriguing to me because if the Steelers win, then that would mean that the Eagles Commanders game is really going to be important because it's going to determine who's going into the league of the elite of the East. Second down 16, Joe Burrow tries to escape the pressure and just throws down. Unfortunately, almost gets a fumble by Kyle Van Noy. But it'll be third and 16 from the 40. Like I said, this is not the best for the Bengals right here. Just try to get some kind of yards to make it a little more manageable field goal attempt for Evan McPherson. Try to go up by 2 scores. It's 14:54 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still a lot of gameplay left to play. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with two tight ends to the either side of him. If I'm Baltimore, I am double teaming. Joe Burrow steps into the pocket, throws across middle. It's going to be incomplete. Try to get to Jamar Chase. Nate Wiggins with the coverage. They brought the pressure there. Brought about 7. Like I said, um, the Bengals have done a lot more of the two tight ends helping out the blockers um, because their offensive line has been that bad. Not a bad pass with Joe Burrow there, honestly. All right, so actually going to punt this ball away and going to be returned or fair caught at about the 6 yard line, 6 or 7 yard line. All right, Ravens. Probably be a good time to kind of lean on Derrick Henry. Try to get like a good long drive going. Try to give your defense some kind of break as well. right, 14:44. Let's go in the fourth quarter. Lamar Jackson in the shotgun formation with Derrick Henry 2 is right. Drops back to pass. Quickly throws out to Rashad Bateman, who loses yards, but still gain. I mean, he gets up to about the 12-yard line, but was at the 14, and he dropped back. Dumb. But second down and 5, nonetheless. North and South people. All right, Lamar Jackson under center with Travis, goodness, Derrick Henry under in the backfield, making that I formation. Going to be a toss out to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the left side and gets up to about the 36. No, not 36. Goodness gracious. 16-yard line. I forgot where they were. A little bit of a bad block by Ricard there. Third down 2. Lamar drops back to pass. Quick throws out to Wallace, who's going to get the sideline up to the 30. Up to 35, 40, 45, and he stays in bounds. That's going to be a touchdown by Tyler Wallace. Oh, my gosh. He stayed in bounds? Yes, he did. Wow. Missed tackle, and Tyler Wallace, like I said, has the speed. Obviously, the punt returner, but wow. So 21-20. It's extra point, making a tie game. Ravens are back in this. Taylor Britt on the coverage. Unfortunately, like I said, slips the tackle, stays in bounds, stiff arms Logan Wilson, and then 22 with actually a terrible tackle attempt. Wow. Let's see. So you have that stiff arm he stays in. Ooh. That first one. Okay, he's inbounds after that, but that first initial step after he stiff arms Logan Wilson, I think he's still in, but it's very, very close. I mean, that was like 80-something yards. Let's see, right there. Is his heel down? If his heel's down, well, they're going with it. So, extra point on the way up, and it is. Oh my gosh, he missed it. Justin Tucker, my kicker for fantasy, missed it. So 21-20. Oh well, okay. Well, they're still in it, but it's not a tie game. It's 21-20. I'm thankful that I'm going against a very bad person in fantasy this week. Like I said, Justin is only supposed to he's not going to get hit. He's not going to hit his 9 fantasy points, but missing an extra point is not. Hopefully, he's allowed to redeem himself and kick a good field goal. Okay. So, I have not had a Wingstop, and I don't know how long. Maybe because there's not a Wingstop. It wasn't a Wingstop where I live, or really anywhere close to it. Um, I don't even think there's anyone one near where I'm at now. No, there is, but I don't know where it's at. Um, my sister likes Wingstop, but or that I remember, I didn't like it. But yeah, it's also been forever. All right, so kickoff's underway and is going to be returnable. Oh, well, they actually, uh, it was at the like bare bones of the end zone. They decided to take a knee. That was kind of surprising. I thought they were going to take that one out. Oh, Geno Stone is the one that had a poor tackling. Look at that, former Raven. Okay, it's first down 10 for the 13:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. Joe Burrow and a shocker formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, throws, and it's going to be caught by Jamar Chase up to about the 40, from the 47-yard line. First down 10 for the Bengals. All right, so first down 10. Like I said, great job by Jamar Chase there. Up to the 47. Going to be a hand of Chase Brown. He makes a man miss, makes another man miss, up to about the 49-yard line of the Ravens. So 4-yard gain there. Second down 6. 12:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second down 6. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Draws back to pass and just checks it down to 85, who gets nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Brandy. So it's be third down 6. 12:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Play clock's at 4, 3, 2, 1. Gets it off. Drops back to pass. Throws across the middle to be caught by Chase Brown, who's going to get the first down all the way up to the 41-yard line. First down 10 for the Bengals. Great job by Chase Brown there by diving for the first down. First down 10. 10:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Joe Burrow drops back and pass, throws, and it's going to be caught by Mike Gesicki, who is down after about a 5-yard gain. Second down 5. Clock is winding down. 10:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still 21-20. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Drops back to pass. He's got time. Throws as we call by Chase Brown, who makes a man miss, but unfortunately is about a 2 yard short of the first down. So third down 2. 9:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Third down and 2. Joe Burrow in the empty set. Now going to bring Chase Brown back in the backfield to his left. Play clock's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gets it off cleanly. Drops back. Takes a shot for Jamar Chase, and it's going to be incomplete. Double teamed on Jamar Chase. It'll be 4th and 2. 9:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. Very important decision for the Bengals here, and it look like going for it. All right. Whew. All right, 4th and 2. 9:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Only up by 1 point. Would be in field goal range for Evan McPherson, but decided to go for it. Empty set for Joe Burrow as well. Now they bring Chase Brown back. It's going to be Chase Brown 2 to the right of Joe Burrow. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Drops back to pass. And throws for the end zone and is incomplete. Try to get to Jermaine Burton, but unfortunately this is just beyond his grasp. And that's a turnover on downs. 9:24 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're only up by 1. Interesting, like I said, interesting decision about them. I don't mind going for it. Like I said, 4th and 2 should be able to get it, but I don't. I wouldn't love the shot for the end zone on a 4th and 2. Well, especially one as important as that one. Now Ravens have a shot. Like I said, if you are able to establish the run game, get Derrick Henry going, you can try to run this clock down to basically have one more possession for the Bengals. If you do it right. We're at commercial break. The extra point by Justin Tucker might not be that big of a deal if he's able to redeem himself, or if they score a touchdown, then they'll more likely go for 2. But it's still wild to me that he missed the extra point because over the last couple of years, Justin Tucker has kind of obviously not lost his luster. He's still a Pro Bowler, but he hasn't been as consistent as he once was. Because I've still been faithful in getting him in fantasy because usually, the Ravens' offense has been productive, so he gets himself in scoring positions. But, if you're missing an extra point when you're usually clutching, you're the most accurate kicker in the league. Kind of a shocker. So. Mm. Oh, Ravens. Like I said, if the Ravens win this one, I already talked about the Bengals, so I guess I can look at the Ravens remaining schedule. Because the Bengals have a favorable ending schedule. Ravens have Steelers next, then Chargers. So, like I said, both back-to-back really tough games. Eagles, Giants, Steelers, Texans, Browns. So, yes, this is a very, very important game because you have about 3 more very hard tests along the way. So, first down 10 for the Ravens. In good field position. After that missed 4th down 2. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with King Henry to his left. Drops back to pass. And throws down the field. It's going to be caught by Tyron Wallace up to about the 46, 47 yard line of the Bengals. First down 10 for the Ravens. 9-11 left to go in the fourth quarter. Never forget. All right, so first down 10 from the 46 yard line. Lamar Jackson under center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. Going to be a play action pass, and Lamar's going to throw across the middle. It's going to be to Mark Andrews, who gets up to the 34-yard line. First down and 10 again for the Baltimore Ravens. 8:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, if I'm the Ravens here, I start to run the ball a little bit. Maybe you could give yourself some more time in case the Bengals do respond, but I would take a little bit of time. Try to give your defense a little bit of a break. That's what I'm asking for. Lamar's under center. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. He's going to cut back in the middle, up to the 30, all the way down to the 25-yard line. Nice gain of about 9 yards there. So be second down to 1 for the Ravens. Like I said, just start feeding Henry. All right, it's going to be a run by Lamar Jackson. It gets up to the 20-yard line. First down 10 for the Ravens. I don't like when they come back like really, really late, like when the play is right about to happen. Because you can never actually commentate on it. It's like, oh, well, this is what he's doing. All right, 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Lamar drops back to pass. And just going to check it down to Derrick Henry, who's going to get up to the 20, up to about the 16-yard line. Great gain of about 6 or 7. Not 6, 7. Goodness, about 4 there. So make it second down and about 6. Under 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. All right, so second down 7. Lamar going to be under center. Going to be a toss out to Justice Hill, who's going to try the left side. Does not have the leverage. Is going to lose 2. So make it third down for the Ravens long. I don't mind if they don't get his third down so that Justice Hill can get his redemption and get himself a field goal just for my personal, reasons. But it's going to be third down and 9 with 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lamar in a shotgun formation with Justice Hill to his left. Drops back a pass. And is going to throw, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown as Mark Andrews. A great floater by Lamar there. Just slips behind the linebacker somehow. And Mark Andrews cuts this lead down to 5 for the time being. Going to go for 2. Let's see if this works. 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Yeah, Logan Wilson just lost because basically Mark Andrews was open, wide open as a matter of fact. So from the 2-point conversion, Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Because send Zay Flowers in a motion over to the right as well. Switch that Derrick Henry to the left of Lamar. Going to be a keeper for Lamar who's going to walk into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So it's going to be 28-21, 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Like I said, the starts to heat up a little bit in the fourth quarter. Let's see if the Bengals can respond. Let me see something. I'm just looking at the standings right now. right now the Bengals are competing for the wild card, obviously. Um, unless the Steelers completely collapse, which is like I said, it's a possibility, but more than likely not going to happen. Um, you're fighting for two wild card spots against the 4-5 Colts, who might be dead in the water. Uh, the Broncos and the Chargers, that can be your best bet as far as like who could potentially overthrow you. Their Chargers are 5-3. Broncos are 5-4. They could potentially fall off a little bit. And then the Jets. If the Jets somehow, some way, like I said, not going to happen. But if they somehow, some way make a run at it, um, those are the teams that you're looking to try to overthrow to get in the playoffs. Because once you get in the playoffs, it's pretty much like, oh, no holds barred. Anything can happen. But it's gonna be it's like I said, it's gonna be still very difficult for this Bengals team if they do not win this game, where you were up by two scores and then now you're down by a score. You literally had 21 unanswered points. Um, it's it's gonna fall back on Zach Taylor, like I said, just because of the fact that you had the lead and then based on the bad play calling, bad execution too. But like this is a game you have to win. So you, like I said, you desperately need to score a touchdown here. If you can take it to overtime, that's fine. But you, like I said, you got to find ways to come back from a very bad start to the season. If you want to try to salvage anything, Ray Lewis is in the building. Logan Nappy, Justin Tucker on to boot this ball away. Going to be for a touchback. So first down 10 from the 30-yard line for the Bengals. 5:50 remaining in the fourth quarter. Both teams have all timeouts. Joe Burrow's only already thrown for 46 times. Like that's Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with no, sorry, Chase Brown to his left and the tight end to his right. Drops back to pass and steps up, throws deep for Chase. Oh my gosh, that's an easy, easy score for Jamar Chase. Wow. Wow. 70-yard score. Wow. A deep shot just like overtakes that. I mean, Jamar Chase having an absolutely outstanding game so far. I would hate to go against him in fantasy. Him or Joe Burrow right now. I would hate to go against him in fantasy. I'm so glad I'm not. Um, that's 270 plus touchdowns. Two of them. Well, okay. So Evan McPherson off his extra point to make it a tie game. Wow. Kick is up and kick is good. So it is 28-28 with 5:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. How did it happen? How did it happen that bad? So the safety, let's see, safety's in the middle, and then like just loses it. I don't know what Marcus Woods was looking at. He just literally just lost the ball. Okay, just bad miscommunication for the secondary there, but goodness gracious. Okay, so hopefully we don't go to a commercial break because like that's nothing. Second player in NFL history with 175 receiving yards in 2 games versus the same point in the season. Last one happened in the 60s. Goodness gracious. McPherson boots this ball away. It's going to be for a touchback. So it's going to be first down 10 from the 30-yard line. Ooh, okay. All right. Another long, sustained drive. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Gonna send Zay Flowers in motion over to the left. Drops back to pass, steps up, and is going to escape the pressure, and goes up to his left, chunks it down the field, and picked off by Kane Taylor Britt. Oh my gosh, Ravens. Ravens. What are you doing? 5:26 remaining in the fourth. What was looking to be a come from behind win for the Ravens. Oh, it does hit the ground. Oh, wow. Hold a second. It moves. Oh, it hits the ground. Yep. Okay. Ravens, you got a break. Oh, man. Okay. So, still 28-28. 5:26 remaining in the fourth. Second down and 10. Um, Ravens, you're given another shot. Make the most of it. Second down 10. Goodness gracious. Lamar in a shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his left. Going to send Wallace in a motion over to the left to make a bunch to the left. Going to be a handoff to Derrick Henry. He's going to try the right side and gets up to about the 34, maybe 33-yard line, depends on where you spot him. It's going to be third down and about 7. 5:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. All right, third down 6. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Justice Hill to his right. Going to send Bateman into motion, drops back to pass. He's got time. Throws across the middle to be caught by Rashad Bateman up to about the 47, 48-yard line. First down 10 for the Ravens. 4:35 remaining in the fourth quarter. First down 10 for the Ravens. Trying to slow it down a little bit. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Play action pass here. And is going to check it down to Zay Flowers, who gets the first down up to the 40, all the way down to about the 35-yard line before he's yanked out of bounds. 3:55 remaining in the fourth quarter. First down 10 for the Ravens. Except if I'm the Ravens, I am taking my sweet precious time. Lamar in the center with Derrick Henry in the backfield. From the 35-yard line. Going to be a handoff off to the left side. Cuts back in. Up to the 30. Up to about the 20. Ooh, we saw a little bit of Derrick Henry's butt right there. Goodness gracious, that was a lot. But up to the 26-yard line. Goodness gracious. I don't know if they're going to show a replay there. Oh, here we go. Hold a second. Hold a second. Replay. Right there. Get a good look at some cheek. Second down two. 3:18 left to go to the fourth quarter. Sorry about that. Lamar Jackson hands the ball off to Derrick Henry, who's going to get the first down up to about the 24-yard line. 3:04 left to go in the fourth quarter. Like I said, if I'm the Ravens, I'm just bleeding this clock. And then let my baby Justin Tucker kick a game-winning field goal, please. All right, Lamar, what is going on? I don't know. 4 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1, call timeout. It seems there's some miscommunication going on, I guess, because like they didn't even break the huddle until like about 10 seconds left on the play clock. I'm trying to remember when does the AFC North HBO a Hard Knocks start? Does it start like this week or next week? Either way, I'm excited for it. Gonna be a quick throw out to Zay Flowers, so it gets up to 20, up to about the 16-yard line. However, there is a flag. I think it might be a legal man downfield. 2:17 remaining in the fourth quarter. The flag is, if it will say it. Oh, you have another one man downfield. That's what I thought. Linderbaum. Yeah. Yep. He's down the field. It's the correct call. All right, so Lamar Jackson under center as his first and 15. 2:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. Make it I formation. Going to be a handoff. No, actually a play action pass. Going to dump it off to Mark Andrews, who's going to get to the 25, down to about the 24-yard line. Clock is running, but unfortunately the Bengals call their first timeout. 2:16 remaining. I'm already feeling it right now. All right, so gain of 5 yards, second down 10. 2:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 timeouts remaining for the Bengals. All right, Lamar draws back to pass. Quick throws will be caught. This will be for a first down for Rashad Bateman down to the 8-yard line. 9 seconds remaining, and their second timeout for the Bengals. All right, it's first and goal from the 8, 2:09 remaining. Lamar Jackson in shotgun formation with Derrick Henry to his right. Going to be a keeper by Lamar who gets down to the 5 yard line. 2:04 remaining. Going to take it to the 2 minute warning. So go to commercial break. Still 28-28. Obviously, the Bengals have one more timeout remaining. Ravens have all of them. But it's all at the 5. So I would say Ravens don't score on this one, but try for the next one. Like I said, run the ball. If you don't get the touchdown, then the Bengals have to call their last timeout, and then you can just go. They can just go for the end zone for sure there. Um, and if you don't get it, if you as long as you ran the ball, you can get the clock down all the way down to like 120, probably 115 ish, and then kick a going ahead for field goal. Obviously, you want a touchdown, but trying to take as much time as possible is, I think, is the better option. Has anybody gotten a Cajun style turkey from Popeyes? I never had it before. So I don't know how good that actually is. Still a commercial break. It's showing like I said, it's showing the Giants Panthers game coming up in Germany. Like I said, I'm really excited for that one. I've said it multiple times before. Oh, I guess I haven't said this already. I am so glad that we re-signed Chuba Hubbard. I literally got done, like Luke and I literally got done recording the predictions video for this upcoming week, and then once we got done, I look and what do I see? Hey, by the way, Chuba Hubbard got extended. I was like, well, I wish they would done. They had said that earlier, but it's a very good contract for us. We don't have to have Jonathan Taylor be the main guy. I kind of expect Miles Sanders to be gone after this season. Probably either like a sympathy trade or a straight out cut. Second and goal from the 5. Derrick Henry in the backfield. Going to be a rollout for Lamar. His throws for the end zone and incomplete. Try to get to Rashad Bateman for his touchdown, but unfortunately, it will be third and goal, 156 remaining in the fourth. Interesting, interesting. Like I said, Bengals still have one timeout remaining. It's tied at 28. Ravens, what you gonna do? It's like Justice Hill's in there. I would do like a re-option esque thing, like I said, but still trying to make sure that you um, run the clock. Lamar drops back to pass and is rolling out, thrown for the end zone is caught. That is Rashad Bateman does get a touchdown. Great job by him. 34-28 was extra point by Justin Tucker is going to make it 35-28. But the Bengals will have 149 left to go and one timeout remaining. So everything's still in front of them. All right, so just Tucker on to kick this extra point. All right, kick is up and kick is it's still good. That was a little bit scary, but 35-28, 149 to go. Let's go. Oh, sorry, 149 left to go in the game. Oof. A little bit of a floater there, like literally just like almost like a little jump pass. Lamar there. I remember Bateman at Minnesota. He was doing pretty well when they beat, of course, Auburn. I'm an Auburn fan. I remember him and Antoine Winfield were really stinking good at Minnesota. I remember them especially because, like I said, we lost that bowl game, and I was there. So don't remember the quarterback's name though. Hmm. Pretty good commentating. Well, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm kind of feeling a little bit tired right now. I should probably got me a little caffeine or something like that. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. 35-28, 149 remaining in the fourth quarter. Just Tucker on to boot this ball away, and it's going to be for a touchback. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 30-yard line. Let's see what Joe Burrow has got. It already thrown over 50 passes. So, like I said, not much running. See, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping for offensive explosion, and that's what I got. It happened a little bit later than I thought it was, but I'm very happy for this game. It's been a very, very good game. Let's see if the Bengals can close it out. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Drops back to pass. He's getting a little bit of pressure. He's going to roll out to his left, throw on the run, and unfortunately, it's a little bit too high for Mike Gesicki. Second down and 10. 1:44 remaining in the fourth. All right. 1:44, second down 10. Joe Burrow is going to be in shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. 3 seconds left to go to the play clock. Drops back to pass. He's getting pressure, almost gets sacked, and he actually gets hit in the face. Uh, Surprised I didn't call a flag on that. They usually do. Third and 10. 1:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Ooh. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised I didn't throw a flag on that one. On Mabadike there. So third down 10, 1:40 remaining in the fourth. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown. Oh, sorry, no. Two tight ends to the side of him. Draws back a pass. Expecting the blitz. Draws back and throws. And what was he throwing to? I think he was trying to throw it to Yoshivas, but like way underthrown. Fourth and 10, 1:36 remaining in the fourth. This could go out in a whimper. All right. It's getting loud up in there. Joe Burrow in the shotgun formation. Play clock's at 8 seconds. Chase Brown's to his right. Drops back to pass. And throws across the middle. It's going to be caught. And he gets right at the line to gain. That's Yoshivas. Clock is running. 127, 126, 125. And they do, unfortunately, call a review to make sure that he got the first down. Like I said, it was fourth and 10. He got right at the line to gain. Let's see, Yoshivas right here. Let's see, caught. Oh, uh, but let's see here. Uh, it's really close. That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's inconclusive. I don't think there's inconclusive evidence to detail that it's not a first down, but it is really close. Oh for goodness, that is really close. I mean, this helps out the Bengals. Though you get enough time to kind of reset, start going through. Like I mean, like if it's not a first down, then the game's over for you. So well, that's a terrible angle. Why are you showing us that angle? It's too close to call. Okay, so they're telling this a first down. Okay, good, 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 good. By the way, there's 121 remaining in the fourth. Ruling on the field. Stands is called. That's what I thought. It couldn't really be confirmed, but like you said, I figured it was going to stand. There wasn't inconclusive evidence for it to change. So it's going to be 121 remaining. Clock will start on the whistle. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right from the 40. Nate Wiggins on Jamar Chase, who's been a killer so far tonight. Joe Burrow drops back to pass and throws, and going to be incomplete. Gasecki's looking for a flag, but he's not going to get it. Washington with the coverage. Second down and 10, 1:11 left to go in the fourth. Now, Gasecki just kind of tripped himself up. All right, second down 10 from the 40. Joe Burrow and a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right, drops back to pass and throws. Going to be caught, but there is a flag. Oh, it's actually dropped. There is a flag. Probably going to be a pass interference by the defense. So it's going to give him a first down. Late flag over the middle, so that's what I'm guessing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. Marlon Humphrey basically dragged down Yoshivas. I don't even know what he was doing there. But it sets up the Bengals with good field position with 106 remaining. Yep. I mean, literally just like yank, yank down. Dumb decision making. So it's 15 extra yards after that incompletion. So it'll be 106 remaining from the 45-yard line. Joe Burrow drops back to pass, and as he's getting hit, throws will be caught by Jamar Chase up to the 24-yard line, and he gets out of bounds. But there is a flag. Okay, so if it's probably going to be if it's two flags, it might be rough the passer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a rough the passer. So there's two rough the passer penalties then, because there's two flags there. Oh wow, they came above and came below. Okay, I mean, like, so he got absolutely crushed as he threw that. That's even after, like, so that's counted on after the great catch and run by Jamar Chase. So it's first down and 10, 59 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, and literally the Bengals are in really good field position, and you still got a timeout. So from the 13-yard line, goodness gracious. Well, no, from the 12-yard line, Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Got trips to the right, drops back to pass, getting pressure, throws for the end zone, and is way out of bounds, unfortunately. So it'll be second down 10, 54 seconds remaining in the fourth. Oh, Ravens, your penalties are killing you. All right, second down 10 from the 12-yard line, 54 seconds remaining. Joe Burrow and a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his left. Going to send Jamar Chase in a motion over to the right, makes a trip to the right. Drops back to pass, throws, and it's going to be caught by Jamar Chase up to about the 5-yard line. However, there is a flag, and I believe that might be offsides. I think it's offsides on Kyle Van Noy. Yep, offsides Kyle Van Noy. So these penalties are just killing you. And you're at home. All right, second down 5, 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Bengals still have one timeout. From the 12. No, sorry, not from the 12. Sorry. No. Joe Burrow drops back to pass. Throws from going to be checked down to Brown, who gets hammered, but gets up to about the 5-yard line. Make it third down and about 3. 42 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Okay, so third down, 42 seconds. I don't know. I'm expecting something quick, but third down 3. Joe Burrow in a shotgun formation. Chase Brown to his right, and also got to have not Sample, but 89 in the backfield to help block. Drops back, throws for the end zone, and that's going to be caught. Jamar Chase with his third touchdown of the game. Wow. They're going for 2. Going for 2. Okay. Cincinnati's going for 2. They're not making the mistake that the Buccaneers did. Let's see if they can get here. All right. Joe Burrow under center. Chase in the backfield. Switch it. Now in a shotgun formation with Chase Brown to his right. Stevens and Chase are one-on-one. Probably going there. Joe Burrow. Okay. So they try to get them to jump off sides so they can call their last time out. Interesting. All right, so actually 2-point conversion. Let's see if they can make it. Joe Burrow and a shotgun formation with Drew Sample to his left. Was right the first time. Gonna send Jamar Chase in a motion over to the left to be one-on-one with Stevens. Draws back to pass. Joe Burrow throws and incomplete. Oh, wow. Try to get it out to Hudson. It's incomplete. 38 seconds remaining, and the Bengals are going to have to get this onside kick. Wow. The Bengals are looking for a pass interference or a hold, but they're not getting it. All right, so Gesicki was on Marlon Humphrey. Let's see here. He did get a little bit held there. I can understand why his frustration. see if something wild happens. If not, the Ravens are going to hold on to win. It would also be interesting commentary because of the fact that the Bengals did, or like if they don't get the onside kick, the Bengals did go over two. They didn't get it because that was the big talking point for Todd Bowles, who went for the extra point instead of just going for two, try to win at the Kansas City Chiefs. So there's two sides to every coin. You give yourself another opportunity, but I agree. I think Todd Bowles should have gone for two, but yeah. All right, a timeout by the Ravens. 38 seconds remaining. Like I said, if the Ravens get this ball, I mean, they can just literally just kneel it out, and that's the last of it. Oh wait, so Mabedika hit him in the face mask. Oh, okay. I was wondering what they were talking about hitting him in the face mask. But he did it twice in that drive technically. All right, so Evan McPherson on to try to try this onside kick. And it is going to be recovered by the Ravens by Mark Andrews at the 42-yard line. The game's going to be over. Ravens going to squeak this one out 35-34. An amazing game at that. 37 seconds remaining, and all it takes is one knee. Ravens will move to 7-3. Still trying to get that first overall seed in the AFC. And the Bengals fall to 4-6. Again, searching for answers to how to try to get to the playoffs. They have an interesting schedule ahead. First time two quarterbacks each had 8+ touchdown passes against each other in head-to-head games this season. That's pretty incredible. Lamar Jackson needs it. Game's over. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back for the Sunday morning game of Giants versus Panthers and the Germany game. And then, of course, the Monday night game as well. Great game. Great finish. I'm very excited for both these teams. I think there's a chance for the Bengals to be able to make it to the playoffs, but it's going to be very difficult. And you have to hope for some kind of drop-off by some of these other teams like the Broncos or whatnot that have a better record than you. But yes, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, I'll be back on Sunday. I should have the basement out sometime before the Sunday slate of games. Finishing up the schedule, like with like the trade deadline news and all that kind of stuff. Try to also give myself time for like school and stuff like that too. So obviously school is more important. But thank you so much for joining. Always a pleasure to do this for y'all, and a pleasure for me as well. And